to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out and walk with you.
Hi, friends. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful weekend so far. I just wanted to quickly sit down and have a quick chat with you guys. I'm here eating my quinoa. Okay, before we get started, I want to just confess that I've really been struggling to say quinoa. I don't know why. I've been calling it quinoa, and I don't know. No one's ever corrected me before. Well, actually, I don't think it's that. I've never been corrected. I think I've just never really used this word before because it's not something I've really eaten in the past. But I've made a quinoa, kale, feta, chickpea salad with olive oil, red wine, and lemon vinaigrette. Like dressing, and it's absolutely delicious. I am so in love with this meal. And my friend Taylor actually gave me this recipe sometime last week, and I made it for Max and I, Max, my fiance, and he absolutely loved it. He said it was top. And I was also really addicted to it. I was eating it for like 2, 3 days straight. And I just had a craving for it. So I decided to get some groceries and made it just now. And now I'm just eating it and it's delicious. It's surprisingly very, very filling. I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised because it's a lot of like protein and vegetables, so like fiber and things. So it's all super healthy and filling. Growing up with a Thai mom, I didn't really eat a lot of like pastas or like American food, burgers, even when we were living in America, even though I grew up in America, I didn't grow up eating tons of that. My like taste palette was very, very just used to Thai food. So I grew up very, very picky when it came to Western foods. So I never really ate any like feta cheese or Western salads or anything like that. In fact, I grew up hating cheese. I grew up hating a lot of like Western food. I don't know. Now it's so different because I love it. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update because I am currently now in Buriram. So Buriram is about a 5.5 hour to 6 hour drive north of Bangkok. It's been interesting here. This is my third time here, and I'm here for the next month or two. I've been here for a few weeks already. And the reason I'm here is mainly for my partner's job. My fiance, Max, he is a professional football player. And when I say football, I mean like soccer for my American viewers. I used to always call it soccer as well because, again, I grew up in the States. But since I started dating Max and then we got engaged, he was like, please just start calling it football because no one calls soccer here. Like no one. I think it's only in the US that we use that term. So I've just gotten slowly used to calling it football. So yes, he is a professional football player and he recently re-signed with Buriram. He was with this club 2 other times and left. And this is his third time back. And they are the biggest club in Thailand. They are also the #1 club in Thailand. So we're so, so grateful for the opportunity to be here and for Max to be playing with the club. He came in essentially mid-season. So we decided to move into this place. This is a little community that Max used to live in when he was in Buriram last, and he also had some friends living here who either in different clubs now or they've just moved to other gated developments. And we signed a 6-month contract here, and it's really nice. The only issue I have with this place is the fact that there's no gate. It was brand new essentially, and there were another couple. There was another couple living here right before us, and that person was also a Buriram player who moved to a different club, and they were the first tenants of this finished house, essentially. So they were only here for a few months, and maybe 4 to 5 months, and then right after that, we moved in, so it was perfect timing. And this was the only place available that was furnished and ready to be lived in when we arrived. So, yeah, this is home for now. It's nice. I just wish that the security situation was a little bit better, and we're currently looking for a new space. I've been wanting to get a bigger work desk. I don't know if I've ever showed the work desk that I have in my apartment in Bangkok, but I love that desk and I really want that desk here. And I really want that chair that I have in my apartment here. But it doesn't make sense to make any huge, well, not huge, but additional furniture purchases right now, just because we don't know where we're going to be living in a few months. Max is finishing up the second half of this season in just a month or two, and we need to decide where we're going to be living in terms of like housing development. We need to figure out where we want to go and which house we want to live in next. But also with football, it's just so hard to predict. You never know where you're going to be sent. There's always the possibility of a player being sent out on loan until we start the next season here, because Max has until 2026. I'm not going to be making any additional purchases just because I will not have room for it in my Bangkok apartment if we have to move all over again. And also, it's just such a pain to move large furniture pieces across the country, and I'm so paranoid about it. So that will do. I love it. It's a little Max actually built that for me. It's a little bit rocky because I think we built it a little bit wrong, but no, I love that desk and my little work setup. We've made it really, really cozy. We've added in some lights, we've got a TV, the couch is really comfortable, and it's a really nice neighborhood. The landlord also lives in this development, and she's lovely as well. Just looking forward to moving to a place that has a bit more of privacy and more of a gated development, just because we've had instances now where obviously Max being a Buriram player, a football player here in Thailand, he does get recognized. We've had delivery people while they're delivering food and they recognize him and they're very polite. They'll just say like, keep going, like you're doing a great job, whatever. Like very, very harmless, but it still makes me a little bit anxious knowing that people know we live here. I don't know. My brain is really, really tired. I did not sleep well last night. I was up reading Hermione fanfics, and they're essentially almost like novels. They're like, it's really incredible, like what some of these writers do or what these writers have put into some of the fanfics that they create. And it's just incredible. I really recommend picking one up. One that I recommended to a close friend is Manacled. This is something that I found on TikTok. I know I mentioned it in my last one, but I finished that one and it was just mind blowing. I finished it and I was in tears. Honestly, for a day or two after finishing Manacled, my life was just, I couldn't stop asking myself, like, what did I just read? It kind of changed something in my brain. I know that, again, I know that sounds really dramatic, but something about that book really just shook me to my core. For 1 or 2 days, I was just so shaken by it. And I kind of wanted to reread it, but I stopped myself because I do want to continue reading different books and more books. So I didn't want to reread it. However, I've started listening to the audio version on YouTube. And yeah, it's incredible. I really recommended it. I'm currently reading The Auction right now, and I really like that one as well. So I'm on my way to finishing that one, and that's why I've not been sleeping well. I've just been up until 1 or 2, 3 a.m. sometimes reading these fanfics, and it's just really consumed my life, and I'm not even mad about it. But yeah, my brain is a little bit frizzled. Max has actually left today to go to Sukhothai. I just want to Google where Sukhothai is. Okay, so Sukhothai is also north of Bangkok, and he's going there because tomorrow they have a game against Buriram, and they have a game against Sukhothai. So it's an away game. So Hazel and I have the house to ourselves. We cleaned the whole house from top to bottom today, made our salad, cut up some watermelon, just watermelon, just some fruit. And then I made a wine spritzer. So just white wine with ice and soda. And I'm just enjoying my life, enjoying my evening at home, enjoying some me time. And I'll also be finishing up my crochet project. I've crocheted a few bags now for my girlfriends. And this one is for my very, very close friend, Rena. It's taking me a while, to be honest, because work has been so busy lately. And it's just been so chaotic going back and forth from Bangkok and Buriram. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to have the evening in. Well, I have to have the evening in. There's really nothing to do here in Buriram. It's so different from Bangkok, and I kind of enjoy it. I kind of love it. I love being in a place where there are no distractions and I can just work and focus on all the little projects that I want to focus on and spend time with my fiancé and spend time with Hazel. I honestly feel so grateful that I get to be here with Max because there's so many players here who have to do long distance. Obviously, their partners have their own lives in the country that they're from. So they see each other every few months or every 3, 4, whatever months. Yeah, that must be so incredibly hard. I'm so grateful that the work that I do allows me to kind of go remote whenever I need to and to be here with Max. I promise I will get a lot better with these sit down talks. I don't plan any of them, which I think is why it's so chaotic. Usually with my true crime channel, everything is like scripted and planned. And oftentimes oftentimes it takes me hours to film because it's a lot of just repeating content until I feel like I am happy with it. But here it's live. Not live, but it's just on a whim, on the whim. Gosh, so weird because I English is my first language, but it doesn't feel like my first language now because I think of things in both Thai and English now, which is not doing well for my brain because my Thai is not 100%. And now I feel like my English is not 100%. Anyways, before I continue to take up too much of your time, I just wanted to give you guys these updates. I am done yapping. I'm going to continue eating and then get to work on my crochet project. Bisa.